What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, well, he's not really making his debut. Primus has been on here a few times, but I think this is just his solo project, so why not? Making his debut on the channel tonight, we have Les Claypool. Yes, indeed. How about that? Les Claypool making his debut on the channel. Okay, this comes as a request from Yuki Irie, and Yuki wanted to see me react to this song by Les Claypool called Buzzards of Greenhill. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Chicky Monkey. Sir, what? Yeah, Chicky Monkey. Why not? And the video has 90,480 views. It'll get you there. I'm actually kind of bummed today because I don't get to use my in-ears. You'll probably notice I don't have my in-ears in right now. They're sitting outside. Reason for that is, ladies and gentlemen, I have an ear infection. Yeah, no joke. It is bad too. It hurts like you would not believe. So unfortunately, I can't use my in-ears, which means I have to resort to using these. Yeah. Not thrilled about it, but look, I gotta do what I gotta do. The show must go on, so if I gotta use these, then this is what I'm gonna use. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Les Claypool, Buzzards of Greenhill. Wakarusa 09. I have no idea what that is. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Who's strapping in? Oh, okay. So he's gonna octave pedal along with the auto walk. the riff's simple. Bum ba da bum 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 ba da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba da. I mean, it's an easy riff. I've already internalized it. Super easy to do. But like I've always said, I've always said this about what Les Claypool comes up with. I give the man all the respect in the world as a bass player. I do. Okay. I mean, everything he comes up with, is it always easy? No, there's some hard stuff that he comes up with, but it's all playable. It's all emulatable. Like if you spend enough time on the songs, there's nothing that he comes up with that you can't figure out and you can't play. Okay. But I give him all of the credit in the world and all the respect in the world for coming up with it. Like I would never think to come up with a riff like Tommy the Cat. I would never come up with a riff like Jerry Was a Race Car Driver. I would never come up with a riff like My Name is Mud. I would never come up with a riff like Sergeant Baker. I would never come up with a riff like, The Toys Go Winding Down. I would never come up with a riff like Those Damn Blue Collar Tweakers. I would never come up with riffs like that. I'm just not creative enough. I would never have the creativity to come up with those riffs. He is a genius when it comes to that, okay? And this is another example. Is this a hard riff to play? No, I've already got it figured out. It's not a tough riff at all. It's a very simple funk-based riff. You'll hear that riff in a lot of funk songs. And the effects he's using are fantastic. The dual split octave, that's nice. It looks like, I think he's got the octave down effect going on. And then he's got an auto wah to boot with a little bit of chorus in there and some reverb. A little compression. It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice. It sounds good. Again, would I have thought to do that? No, I would not have thought to do that. It's not hard to do, but I would never have thought of it. It's a whole nother level of creativity. So good on him. The band. You know what? No, I'm going to talk about them later. Let's keep going for right now. There's going to be plenty of time to talk about them later. Flat 5. Now we're back into the original key. We did have a modulation up. We went up a step, and that was nice. It was a nice little breakup. It was a nice little way to kind of break up the monotony. That was nice, and then we're right back down to the original key again. That's cool. That's cool. The musicians sound like his backing band. They sound like they're good musicians. They do. I mean, I can't imagine Les Claypool will hire, a bunch of schlebs and just, go out there with a bunch of, unprofessional, bunch of nobodies who've never done anything. I can't imagine he would do that. So I have no idea who they are because they're all wearing masks. Ah, those masks. Masks. Yes, masks. Anyway, no, I had no clue who they are whatsoever. But they're definitely capable musicians, no doubt, no question. Very tasteful musicians, too. In particular, this auxiliary percussionist guy right here. Really nice touch. Really nice touch on those. I'm not sure what those are. They're not congas and they're not bongos. They're somewhere in between. I'm not sure what they are. But really nice touch on them. I mean, he knows exactly just how hard to hit them to get the right tone, the right sound, and the right volume out of them. He's not overbearing. He's not burying anybody, but at the same time, he's not allowing himself to get buried either. He's just doing a great job of blending, which is fantastic. But the same thing can be said for the drummer and for the cello player, too. They're also doing fine jobs. Cello player's definitely got some chops. That's nice to see. Let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. One more time. Oh, there he goes. Oh. I'm gonna chat on those vibes. It's not bad. It was not bad at all. Don't know if I could ever say that this is my cup of tea, but I mean, it was a good job. It was a really good job. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Les Claypool with Buzzards of Greenhill. This was a request from Yuki Airi. Okay, I thought about it, and it was really good. It was really good, so that's why I'm going to give this a score on a scale of 1 to 10 of 7.4. Yep, 7.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
All right, I'm gonna try to keep this short. I am. I'm gonna try my best to keep this short. I already said pretty much everything I need to say during the course of the video. So I'm just gonna touch on some bullet points, and that's gonna be the end of it. Les Claypool, like I said, I give the man all the credit in the world for being creative. I give him all the credit in the world for having the creativity, the imagination to be able to come up with the bass lines that he does. Having said that, the bass lines that he does come up with, a lot of the time, they're really not that hard. They sound hard at first. At first, you're gonna sit there and go, oh my God, what is that? But once you figure it out, you're gonna go, oh, well, that's not too hard after all. So it's not about complexity, it's about creativity. And like I said, I give him all the praise and all the credit in the world for being creative and coming up with those lines. Absolutely. Having said that, what he came up with, it really was not that difficult. I've already got pretty much figured it out. It's, you know, that boom ba dum boom 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 ba dum boom boom ba da da do do ba ba da bo do. I mean, come on, that's like funk 101. Give me a break. I was playing lines like that in high school. You know, it's really not that difficult. But like I said, creativity off the chain. The band that he has playing with him, interesting instrumentations. The drummer obviously can play. He's got a great sense of feel, great sense of time. The cello player, interesting, got some chops on him too. I think he had some effects going in through his cello. I'm not 100% sure about that, but it sounded like there were effects going through. Nice addition, very nice addition. The auxiliary percussionist, I'm gonna be honest with you. At first, I thought he was okay. I was like, okay, he's got a good feel, he's got good touch on those. I mean, I know they're not congas. They're way too small to be congas. And they don't look like your typical bongos, but I mean, shape is not everything, you know. They very well could have been bongos. Sounded good. It sounded really good, and he had a good attack on them, good feel on them, good approach on them. And then he busts out these vibes, and the man can play vibes without question. Very nice job on those vibes. I think that was my favorite. I'll be honest with you. Out of the entire song, I think that was what was most impressive to me, was the vibe playing. It sounded good. It was nice. It was really well done, and it was impressively done to boot. So, I mean, I gotta give the guy props for that. I got it. Again, going back to Les Claypool's creativity, his mind coming up with the idea to have that in there. Nice touch. Really nice touch. Vocally, let's be honest here, Les Claypool's vocals have never been known for being amazing. They just haven't. They're distinct, they're unusual, and they are definitely one of his calling cards. There's no mistaking when Les Claypool is singing. You could pick his voice out in a crowd of 1,000 very easily. So I mean, his voice is one of his biggest trademarks, and it's there. It's definitely there. Impressive? No. Amazing sounding? No. But definitely him without question. Now listen, I enjoyed this. I did enjoy it, okay? I'm not saying I'm sitting here going, I hated it. Listen, I would not be giving it a 7.4 if I hated it, okay? I will say, I don't think I'll ever listen to this again. This is not up my wheelhouse. It really isn't. If I was ever to listen to this again, it would be strictly for the sole purpose of hearing that vibe player again. That would be it. It wasn't anything that Les was doing on the bass. It really was not that impressive. Sounded good, and great use of effects. Like I said, he's got the octave pedal on there, getting the octave down underneath the root he was playing. He's got that auto walk going for him, which is really nice. Got a little compression on there, a little reverb in there. I think he's even got a little chorus on there. But that's about it. That's really all there is to it. Other than that, it really was not that impressive to see or hear. The vibes being the most impressive thing to me, personally. So, would I listen to this again strictly to hear the vibes again? Sure, maybe, but even then, I doubt it. Just not really my cup of tea, but still getting a really good score of 7.4. So, 7.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.